have been working as a teacher for almost 20 years, and I handling all the subjects in English. But some time I realized that there is some lacking, that is speaking skill. Because here in Kerala or in all the states, we are always using our native language, right? We used to
Yes.
speak our native language, not in English. So the speaking area is very less or lacking. I realized that truth. So that point, I started my speaking journey. I think 6 months back. Good afternoon, very very good afternoon. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty well. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm also doing great, fantastic. And how's the things going on?
It's going on very well, by God grace. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, so as we are meeting first time, so please introduce yourself so that our audience can know about you.
Okay, sure, sure. First of all, I tell thank you for this opportunity. So I am
Okay,
Ajita.
it's my
I'm
pleasure.
connecting. Okay, I'm connecting you from Kerala. I'm a teacher. Apart from that, I'm a small YouTuber and a baker as well. I live with my family, my husband, two grown-up sons. Both are working. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, that's great. It's good to know about you.
Okay. So
Yeah.
can you introduce yourself because this is our first meeting? I don't know who. Yeah, your name. So can you tell
Yeah,
me?
sure. Yeah, sure. My name is Suman, and I am from Delhi, which is in India.
Yes.
And hmm, if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done graduation, and apart from that, I have done NTT diploma. Right now, I am pursuing masters in English literature, and simultaneously, I am also tuition teacher. I teach online and offline both, and I have also YouTube channel which name is Learn English with Suman. Over there I uploaded English conversation video. Sometime I upload shorts video with my son. Yeah, that's all about me.
Yeah. It's great to meet you because we are in the same boat or we are in the same page because you are also, I am also a tuition teacher, but not online,
Yeah.
offline teacher. Yeah. So that's why,
Okay.
yeah. I'm so glad to see you.
So from which standard do you teach?
Actually teaching standard, even higher secondary students, plus two.
Oh wow, that's great. So what subject do you teach?
You know, as a tuition teacher, take all the subject, right? Different students approach you. So that's why I'm taking all the subjects. I'm handling all the subjects.
Okay, that's great. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So, yeah, I want to ask you a couple of questions. So, when did you start your English journey? Have any purpose behind it? And the second question is, what's your YouTube channel all about? Can you tell me a little bit about all the things?
yeah, I told you so many times. How did I learn? How did I start my speaking journey? But okay, I'll tell you again. So actually, uh, there is my in-laws home in Delhi, but I belong from UP, but I raised in Chandigarh. So their environment totally English. So yeah, this is my childhood dream. I want to speak English, but my school was from first to eighth. I study in the UP, so that's why there is no much English. There is not much environment of English. But when I come Chandigarh, when I got admission NTT diploma, so that was totally changed. That was totally opposite for me because that one English medium school. So there I face lot of problem, and at that time, even that time, no one too much familiar with the English. Even in my class, only teacher speak or two or three students know about how to speak English. No one want to presentation with the in front of principal because no one too much familiar. Actually, I completed my NTT 2015. So at that time, I know that time also environment of English, but that time as like teachers use English as like doctors and who is like job person. They just use English, but they now generation everyone use English. Like
Yeah.
teenager, childrens, and everyone use English, but that time not much. So when I turned to speak in front of the principal, so that time my teachers told me whenever you have to speak something, so you have to speak only English. So that time I realized, oh, English is a too much important. So from that time, I thought I have to also learn English. I have to also speak English. But that time, I don't know. I didn't know how to start English. So uh, after marriage, one day, my neighbors, girls, went to English classes. Then I asked, uh, "What are you going? What are you doing nowadays?" I asked my neighbors, girls. So they said to me, Bhabhi, nowadays I am learning English. So I thought, oh wow, I when I hear, so I am getting excited. Wow, I want to also learn. Then at that time, I called my husband because he's in the office. So I thought, I asked, I want to one permission. First of all, you have to say yes. So my husband said to me, why? What is this? Why I'm saying yes? Yeah, then I said to him, if you say yes, then I told you. They, then he replied, if condition is okay, then I say yes, otherwise no. So that time he said to, okay, yes. Then I said to him, I want to learn English. So I want to
Okay.
join coaching class. Yeah, then my
Yeah.
husband told me, no, if you want to speak, so you have to do practice it at your home. There is nothing. If you want any join institute, they just teach grammar. And at the same thing happened with me when I joined institute. So they are only taught me only grammar session. They don't know how. They don't. So they didn't teach how do I start speaking. So and after 3 months, uh, come COVID. So from that day, my journey was quit. So and after 3 years, I again when I took the admission my kids. So that time I realized how much English important when my kids teacher speak and conversation with me in English. So that time I realized. So from that day, I watch a lot
Okay.
English conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
yeah,
Then I
because your passion towards English, you
mhm.
started learning this language, right?
Sorry.
And because your passion towards English, you started learning this language, right? And also you
Yeah.
realized or understand the importance of English nowadays, right? So it's a
Yeah.
global
Yeah.
language, it is a universal language. It opens so many
Mhm.
job opportunities, and you want to crack an interview, you definitely or you must know English.
Yes.
Or if you want to go
Mhm.
abroad and you want to survive there, you need English. Really, it's a really essential thing nowadays, essential role.
Yes.
Okay, playing in each and
Yes. Yes.
everyone's life. That's why you are learning this language, right? Okay, okay. It's a
Mhm.
great, great.
Even nowadays, if you want to do like any course, as like there are so many courses like stitching, beautician, makeup artist, you have to know about English. If you don't know English, so how can you face the people? How can you
How can understand
recognize
the
the
lesson,
product?
right? Yeah, yeah. How can you understand the lesson, and also you
Mhm.
can, yeah. So yeah, how many children you have? How many children?
I have one kid.
What kid? How old are he or she?
Uh, he is a 8 year old, and because of him, I started my journey. I can say because of him.
And
I
also
thought
the
that
nowadays the educational system. is also changed a lot, right? Nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
each and every schools are converted to English medium schools. So,
Yeah.
if you get a good mark, your child or your kid get good mark in each and every subject, the mother should know English, right? Because mothers look after their kid, their
Yes.
education, their studies, everything. Mother should have a great role. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I think each and nowadays homemakers, especially ladies, others mothers especially, they are wanted to learn this language. Okay, there are so many aspirants nowadays. Yeah, I can see. I have seen. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. If you know, if mother as like kids go to like nursery, first standard, if mother don't know English, so how can she teach? What is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
rhyming word? How to match the image? So how can they teach if mother don't know? So I think nowadays generation, mother should be know everything for to better their life.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a good qualification, it doesn't mean that you can handle the English, right? Handle
Mhm.
English easily. So you must know English, then only you can teach your kid and also help
Yes.
your kid in their studies, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to ask me something?
Yeah, sure. So, ma'am, please tell me, when did you start your journey,
I am also
speaking
telling
journey?
so many, yeah, I have done so many conversation with the different YouTubers. I think 50 or 60, all the channels. I I am repeatedly telling this thing. So once again, I going to tell you. So your repeat your question once again.
How did you start speaking journey and when did you start?
Okay, okay. So actually, I already tell that I am a teacher. So I have been working as a teacher for almost 20 years, and I handling
Mhm.
all the subjects in English. But some time I realized that there is some lacking, that is speaking skill. Because here in Kerala or in all the states, we are always using our native language, right? We used to
Yes.
speak our native language, not in English. So the speaking area is very less or lacking. I realized that truth. So that point, I started my speaking journey. I think 6 months
Okay.
back. Since 6 months back,
Okay.
I put so many effort to
Mhm.
those things because I know English, I know grammar. It doesn't mean that you can speak. Okay,
Mhm.
if you want to
Yeah, you are
speak,
right.
you had some practice. Definitely, you need some practice. Otherwise, it
Mhm.
never happened. So I started
Yes.
my journey, speaking journey 6 months back. I uh, I put so much effort to it. Okay,
I also
so that
started around 6 months back. It's a too much
yeah,
similarity.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, ma'am, you just teach at home or you have also taught any school?
No, no, no. I'm not working any particular institution. I am always focused on my tuition center. It is attached to my home.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, students are come here and yeah, I
Okay.
handling. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Okay. So in Kerala, uh, people not too much use English in around
No,
your
no,
area.
no, no, no. They are always using their mother tongue, that is Malayalam. Yeah, of course, they are using in the schools. If you, some persons are working in schools or IT fields or some offices, they it's a mandatory, right? So they are using, but not all the people. Only few people have that opportunity. Okay, that's
Okay.
the thing.
So
Yeah.
nowadays you teaching. So do you teach in English language or your native language? While teaching,
I,
which language do you use?
yeah, I teach nowadays. I try to speak my students with this English language. Yeah,
Okay.
I am also passionate
Okay.
towards this language since my childhood. The same story. Our stories are very similar. I also always
Okay.
have to use this. That's why I'm started my YouTube channel. And in my school
Okay.
days
When did
also,
you started your channel? When did you start your channel?
I have started my channel couple of years back. Couple of years
Okay.
back. Yeah, yeah. I always uploaded new words, its sentences, meanings. Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
uploaded these phrasal verbs and idioms too. Nowadays, I often uploaded conversational videos, not a regular manner, only once or twice in a week. I uploaded conversational videos. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's great.
Okay.
So,
So, yeah. Anything
mhm.
you want to discuss any topic or
Yeah, actually, I would like to ask you, when from you start your YouTube channel, so what did you find in your what is gain new when from you start your channel?
once again repeat your question? I didn't understand your question. Repeat.
I'm asking when from you started your YouTube channel. So
Okay.
what things did you realize to change in yourself? Now you got it.
In the speaking area or any other area?
Everything, everything. What did you change? What did you realize to change in yourself?
Sometimes mother tongue influence in my speaking skills sometimes. So so I want to remove that thing. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And I have confidence. Okay. So that's no matter. But some pronunciation, not pronunciation, MTI, mother tongue influence. That is the
Mhm.
thing. Yeah, I am, yeah, struggling. Yeah.
Okay. It's happened, and this habit remove very hardly because we are speaking from our childhood, and now we are want to change in between
Yeah.
1 or 2 months. So this is a very tough for everyone,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think. My
Yeah.
pronunciation is also sometimes very, mm, I can say
Yeah.
wrong, but yeah.
Pronunciation is no matter. Pronunciation is no matter because I think I have good pronunciation in each and every word. But the mother tongue influence is very much in my conversation, in my speaking, what I can say, speaking. So that's why I'm working on that. Thinking I'm working on that area.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So,
So,
okay,
yeah.
ma'am. Yes, if you have questions, so you can ask.
Okay, so I have no questions in my mind right now. Okay, your husband is also working
Yes, he is a transport manager.
transport manager. Okay, okay. So you are right now a student, right? Pursuing your
A
post
master's.
graduate masters. In which subject you are taking your masters or teaching or learning
English. English
English?
literature.
Always English. Okay,
Yes.
so you are graduated, right? So in
Yeah,
your
now.
graduation, you also take this subject or this language as a main.
Yes, same.
Then why should we we are not able to speak because you are in your graduation you take English and also masters you take in English. Okay, so I come across so many people. They are completed their degree or graduation or post graduation in English, but they are not able to speak well. Why? Because our education system like that. Because they
Yeah, you
don't
are right.
give that much importance to speaking area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that always they
And
are always
in our college also teacher are also not use English. They are
yeah,
comfortable while teaching our native language. That's a
yeah.
reason.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Here also the same thing. In college also the lectures or the tutors, they are always using our native language. They are not using in English, their English
Mm-hmm.
language. Okay,
Yes.
so that's a
And
problem.
nowadays, hmm
Yeah,
nowadays also happen with our kids. it's happened same things. You know, everyone hang the in front of the school board. This is a English medium school, but reality teacher are not properly use English. When I put the objection, so teachers and coordinators replied me because you know some of the students are not able to understand only English language, so that's why we have to use Hindi.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we have the atmosphere. What I can say, we create an atmosphere to their students, right? To speak English.
Yes.
Then only they
Yes.
used to speak English. Otherwise, it never happens. Yeah. We always give
Yeah.
an atmosphere or situation to those children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. So yeah, here some schools are definitely give importance to speaking area. That is private schools, some
Mm-hmm.
CBSE schools. But in Kerala, that is in government under control schools are not giving that much importance to speaking area. That's
Mm-hmm.
the thing. So that's why we are all poor about speaking. But if anyone want to go abroad or anyone want to give a good job or in European countries or Gulf area, they forced to speak this language. They forced to learn this language because of
Yes,
those
right.
purpose. Because of those
And
purpose.
nowadays mandatory everywhere because now I am feeling, you know, if you go any like smart school, so they are made also speak English.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think this is yeah. So I think wind up the session, right? We are going to wind up the session.
Yes.
Anything you want to ask me? No.
Sorry.
Anything you want to ask me? Any questions?
No, actually, I have to also go somewhere. So
Okay.
it's a very
Definitely.
lovely conversation. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, same here. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Have a great day. Have a great